Okay, now for more what it means on the U.S.-China relationship, we'll want to bring in Dewardric McNeal. He's managing director and senior policy analyst at Longview Global and a CNBC contributor. You just heard that conversation. I'll just start there. What are your thoughts and what does this actually mean?
Well, Andrew, I think the important part about the meeting that took place yesterday was what President Tsai's message was to Speaker McCarthy and the bipartisan delegation. And it was really about holistic resilience, Andrew. And I think for Tsai, she wanted to make clear that China has a number of ways to coerce Taiwan. That's not just the things that you can see, ships and planes and missiles, but cyber, political, diplomatic, psychological warfare is going on a daily basis. And so Tsai wanted to really bring home the message that Taiwan is going to need help with holistic resilience.
I'm curious whether you think, and we've had a couple of different guests recently that seem to have suggested that the U.S. may be trying to stir up more of a problem than there is on one side, and then on the other side, there's maybe very much a real problem when you think about these balloons, spy balloons, and the like. Which side of this are you on?
Well, with respect to the U.S.-China relationship, these are long issues that have come to the fore really during the Trump administration as a public discussion. But, you know, those of us who've been in government, been watching this issue, this has been going on for quite some time. With respect to Taiwan, though, this is clearly about increased aggression that we've seen since Xi has come to power. And the U.S., I don't believe, has stirred anything up as much as it is making a case to China and to the rest of the world that the U.S. will do its best to try, and these are Tsai Ing-wen's terms, maintain the peaceful status quo that exists across the strait.
But I guess the question is, long-term, for the economic relationship between the U.S. and China, is there a way to have a relationship and deal with it? And how do you deal with Taiwan? How do you deal with the rhetoric? Because part of this has become, at least at the moment, rhetorical. And that's where things stand at this moment. You could say maybe there's something, I mean, clearly underneath it all.
Yeah, I mean, we've had periods of heightened rhetoric, of heightened activity. We've managed since 1979, really, to navigate this relationship. There are different dynamics now as China's military power increases and it thinks that it is able to force a solution onto Taiwan. So this is not going to be easy to navigate. We've done it in the past. All three parties in this cross-strait dynamic has managed to keep this from going hot. But I do think that long-term, Andrew, the volatility and the instability will increase because the power dynamics have increased
when you look at the companies, publicly traded companies, U.S. companies that are doing business in China, do you think there's the proper risk premium for whatever you believe the ultimate risk is? Either that China says to them, you got to get out of here, we're not doing business with you anymore, or that the U.S. says to them, you got to get out of there because we're not doing business with them anymore.
Yeah, this is a good point, Andrew. I'm not convinced that enough of the risk premium is being factored in if you have any sort of exposure in China or any sort of exposure in Taiwan. Taiwan businesses, for example, are going to have to make a decision about how they de-risk their own supply chain. Companies like Foxconn, companies like TSMC are heavily dependent on Chinese manufacturing, investment in the Chinese market. So there's a lot to do here if this thing continues to go in the direction that it's going. And I think businesses are going to have to take this risk very seriously.